Didn't work. It didn't work. Oh.
He's broken it again.
God damn it. I thought it was fixed. I don't know what happened there, but hey, never mind. That's for another time.
Welcome to the show.
I don't know what to do now. I fucked my shit up.
See, now you've thrown my brain now because I'm trying to remember what the problem was and how you fixed it. And oh no, you just got to do that. No.
Yeah.
Forget that.
I don't know, man.
We're on the show. Yeah. Nobody noticed. Carry on.
Okay. Here, hold on a second. Here, ready? We're gonna ready? Hey, fellow babies, welcome to Pub Chat. How y'all doing tonight? We're going to sit back, relax, and regale you with tales of, stupidity and morons, things that we find over the week. I don't know.
Yeah, just what me and Dick have done this today, stuff like that.
Yeah. See, Shelly in the chat's like, what didn't work? Because that slight black pause was no big deal to pretty much anyone except me. I can't stand that crap.
Yeah. Like smooth running. Like I tell you what. What's really funny is when we're sitting starting the show, every single time, right? We're sitting ready. The show starts. The credits start rolling, and every time in our video link between the two of us, there's like a teeny tiny little glitch in the title sequence. It doesn't go out on YouTube as that.
Just
it just happens. It's just us, and every time the text goes out, every time it does it.
It really pisses me off.
It gets so frustrating. It's like, Dick, it's all right, just leave it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it drives me batshit crazy, man. I can't stand it. You know, there's been a lot of work and effort put into making sure that we don't have those stupid little things happen on the show, and when they happen after all that effort, it really drives you, especially when you got a little OCD action going on. That doesn't help much,
or a little OCD.
I say a little because how does somebody with real OCD issues still tolerate a messy kitchen? Because trust me, it's possible. Without a dishwasher, it's terrible. It's like a teenager's house, man.
But you got a lovely clean door you can close on it.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Problem solved. Thank you.
Yeah. Speaking of the kitchen, funny thing. So I see people all the time. You know how you got that drawer under your oven? A lot of people store their pots and pans and things like that in there. It's not what it's for.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually to keep things warm.
Oh, well, it depends.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Ours is literally a drawer to keep things in. Some ovens do. Yeah, they have this is the plate warmer.
Yeah, no,
there'll be.
But that's not what. Okay. So
warm.
Traditionally, if you go back or whatever in the modern ovens day, that was originally supposed to be a keep warm drawer, and that's why, it does keep things warm.
Just keep your wife's dildos in and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh, wait in the scene. Summer broilers.
Hey.
Yeah. Right. I know. Me, idiot. But yeah, I love those ones where you get dual that really do different things. That's some badass. I got a really badass toaster oven that has a top opening thing with glass and whatnot, and it's meant for like if you're broiling up some hot dogs in the toaster oven, you put the buns up there and they come out like slightly steamed and awesome. It's really cool. I should have used a better analogy than hot dogs and buns, because that's not really, making a lot of people drool, but you get the idea, No,
it's just making me feel a bit sick, actually.
Yeah. But you get the idea.
We used to resort to hot dogs for like a tea every now and then, just because it's so simple. But oh my god, you got so bored of them and just
Even worse has got to be those little cocktail weenies that come out of that goop in a can. The fuck is that? It's disgusting.
I don't think I know what you're talking about.
Oh, they sell them in North America, and they're just—it's like the shit.
Are they like mini frankfurters?
They're they're like little hot dogs that are like, I don't know, they're like
Chihuahua poop size.
Yeah, and they come out of this can and they're just wrong on all levels. Terrible. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, hot, they shouldn't come from a can.
Yeah, you don't get many sort of like what you would call gourmet frankfurters in the shops these days. It's just,
especially in a can.
Yeah, well, we have them in a jar if you want to be really posh.
Did I tell you about that thing they got at the liquor store that I go to? They have a jar of Moonshine Pickles.
Right.
Yeah, so they're big, tall pickles in a big mason jar looking pickle jar, but they're Moonshine Pickles.
Does that mean they're pickled in moonshine?
Well, I thought pickles meant that you had to have like the whole vinegar thing and going on. That's what makes a cucumber a pickle, is pickling it. Yeah. Right? I didn't know that alcohol was on the menu for pickling.
Well, that's how scientists, or shall we say, biologists keep their like specimen jars and stuff. They'll use alcohol for that. They don't use vinegar. They use alcohol to put their to pickle their little fetuses and little animals. Bits and bobs.
Now I really don't want a jar of Moonshine Pickles. You've just, what if one comes out with a smile still on its face or something, No, but for people who like pickles, I don't. This is the problem. But for people who like pickles...
I could just see you at a party with your jar of pickles and go, here, pickled fetus, anybody?
But for people who like pickles, they're flying off the shelves for like cooking and stuff and whatnot. People are really digging them for something. Yeah.
Or maybe it is because they're got moonshine in them and they're just like, chuck the pickles away and just drink the moonshine.
Yeah. For those that know what I'm talking about, the first time I saw it, I thought of the video for the Tragically Hip song, New Orleans is Sinking. And the homeless guy has a jar with a goldfish swimming in it, but he also has a jar with his moonshine in it. And then he looks over and the jar with the goldfish is like basically empty and there's no goldfish in it. Like that's what I'm thinking, right? I just made a horrible mess and spilled.
Oh,
yeah. It was,
Nurse.
Yeah, well, I was like half a pipe's worth of pot, and I accidentally just wiped it onto my lap.
Oh, you're gonna get some skanks coming through the door, just licking your lap again.
Don't. Well,
that's how you got married in the first place.
No. She became a stripper after. It seems to be what I do to people. I don't know.
It's funny you should mention that because I've started stripping. Yeah. I thought, if it works well for them,
nobody wants to see you do the Yodo Waggle, dude. Don't do it. Just keep your hands where they are. Shelly Winters asks, hey, Dawson, are you OCD? Yeah, in a lot of ways. Like, I can't put my phone down on the coffee table without aligning it so that the gap on the side of the phone and on the bottom is perfect to the table. And, when I put the remote down, it has to be all just so. And, it drives me nuts. But, what are you going to do?
Oh, God, I'm so glad we don't live together. It would truly be like the odd couple.
Yeah, like they tease James May on Top Gear because he likes to align the vents in his car so they all face the same. Yes. You're fucking right, man. Mine have to be like, no, I can't deal with it. Yeah, it gets crazy, right? And I can't help it, and even when I catch myself doing it, I'll be like, oh, fuck, just put your phone down. But as I'm sitting there watching television, I'll see my phone, and I just like, fuck, and I'll put it in the corner and
Whereas
So-
me, I just chuck it across the room because it's making beepy noises.
Oh, that's happened. Yeah.
Do you not have like like a coaster? You mean you actually put your phone directly onto the table?
Yeah.
Good scratch and everything. You should put a little coaster down for it.
I have a 16-year-old right now. So like over the last 16 years, there has been no point in having a nice coffee table because it would just get ruined. Right. So I have an okay one that we can, do whatever with. Doesn't matter. Not quite there yet.
Mr. Spock in the chat says, how many pull-away pants do you have, Dunk? My trousers are all so old, they're all pull-away at the minute.
Yeah, they pull away every time he farts, but they come back. A couple people in the chat been saying, go Niners. Is that like as in San Francisco 49ers? I was a big Joe Montana fan back in the day. Him and Jerry Rice were just the unstoppable team. God, those were the days. That was good.
I don't watch cricket.
No, tennis. Oh, the Niners are in the bowl. Cool. Right on.
Along with your car keys.
Yeah, I haven't watched an NFL game in a long time, but I was a fan for a time, for sure. Oh, they say it's tonight.
Did I hear right that good old Tay Taylor Swift, she couldn't get to one of her boyfriend's games when it was scheduled, so they rescheduled it. So
You've got to be kidding me.
I'm not sure if I heard that right or if it was a joke. Or what? But this is, I have heard that.
Wow.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Well, maybe she sings the team a song before they go out these days, and they were just like, "No, sorry, we need Blondie's song. Can't do it."
No, she just promises them a good old tug if they all win.
I brought my massage table.
Line up, boys.
Hubby, you're last.
yeah, you get it anyway. So you don't count.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? That might be worth playing football for. I don't know. Yeah.
She doesn't do anything for me.
Yeah, no, not my thing either.
She's nice and all that, but
I don't find swimsuits attractive. I don't get the whole thing. It looks like she's on like the Las Vegas version of Baywatch every time she goes on stage. I don't understand that.
You sent me that big folder of pictures of big beefy men in swimsuits. You seem to like them.
Yeah, but come on. Furry titties are the thing, right?
All Victorian men in like straw boaters standing by their bathing machines.
God,
pipes with big mustaches.
Yeah. Ouch! Oh, deep. The whole thing of the mustache with the waxing and everything.
Oh yeah,
that's just crazy.
Yeah.
How did?
Yeah, but come on. To be fair, those Victorian men that used to do that sort of stuff will probably look at modern day like teens who gel their hair into freakish forms and go, well, I say, what the hell is that about?
Yeah. You got somebody who spends 2 hours in the morning to make sure their hair looks like they just woke up, got out of bed, and went out. Why don't you just do that then? Like
that's my style.
Richard Hammond in Top Gear and the Grand Tour was famous for that. His hair was so styled, but it was styled to look like he didn't. It's hilarious.
I have this lovely styling, it's like, when you slightly get up in the morning, afternoon, evening, or whenever it is you get up, and your hair at the back of your head, you've got long hair, so it doesn't happen to you. But
yeah,
I've got relatively shortish hair. So basically what happens is, you get this like pillow hair at the back of your head, which pushes everything forward. So you just basically have like this crown of hair at the back of your head. It's just like,
Yeah.
this looks so stupid.
Every now and then I can wake up and have like my own beard and shit because it just wraps around my head, Fuck. Wake up having a dream that you're being strangled.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that name. We have to call this one out. We just had a new subscriber in, or no, it's a redo of a membership. And it's Buffy the Vatnik Slayer. That's awesome.
That was Crazy Cats. Just
Crazy Cat just gifted a membership out. Oh, I see. Holy Lord, Thunder and Jesus. Am I lost the plot there? Yes. Hey, thanks, Crazy Cat. Woohoo!
Great name, Buffy.
Yeah, very cool. I love it. That could be like you could do a comic strip from that would be really cool.
We could have Shills' new member of the week name competition.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, who becomes a member with the craziest name that week? And I think that one will probably win.
Yeah. I like it.
Only because I can't remember what else has happened this week.
Well, at least there's records on some of the services we use. Otherwise, I'd have been like, I don't really know. You get some of our shows, the chat's going really fast, but if I was going to sit here and read the chat, I'm not listening to you. And then therefore, we're just sitting here going, oh, so-and-so says, so-and-so says. Well, they know. They're reading it. They don't need our help.
No. But I'm not listening to you anyway, so it's all right.
Yeah, that's probably how it works over here as well.
Pardon?
Yeah. See wait a minute. See the sign here I got?
No, do the other one.
Yeah. Here, see the sign there? That thing lights up. And the idea is I'd put different letters on each time and have the teddy bear guy saying something, right? So I spent the time and got it all done up and whatnot. And then I flicked on the light button and all you can see is white. Here, I'll show you.
Switch it on.
So that's helpful, right? So I'm going to have to go inside of it and put something in to diffuse the light down and whatnot because it didn't really want. Yeah.
I tell you what would be cool. What would be really, really cool is if you could connect that up to a certain kind of like super chat thing or something, so people can post the thing and the words will come up in that sort of speech bubble. You'd have to do it through an iPad or something, but
dude. That might be a doable thing. Even if I did it through like put a cheap Android tablet behind it or so on and so forth, right? With OBS, you can link to Android easy. I could have a scene that shows. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, I know you bring it up on the screen, but this is a bit stranger.
Yeah, which suits us very well, right? And you'll notice there, I had to move the Albert Einstein action figure over by the space shuttle-y thing.
It looks like this. It looks like some kind of weird Albert Einstein space shuttle Jaws crossover.
He's watching over them to make sure. Yeah, it's eating his leg right now, right? Yeah. Yeah. And you might notice, I don't know if I said it or not, but I got a brighter light bulb for the globe, so now you can see the countries better. I was scared of melting it, but we're all right. My son would kill me if I screw it up. I refilled this right before we went, and
you did. You're a thirsty boy.
That's Yeah, could be one of those nights. Maybe if it's going to be a proper alcohol night, we should have movie night later in the Discord.
You could do that.
That was funny. But yeah.
Yeah, you go and get a drink. I'll talk to the fellow babies in the chat.
Matt, Teddy Bear is saying that Dawson is drunk again.
He's working on it. He's working on it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yes. Okay, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm not going to tell you who I was responding to there because I shouldn't have said that out loud. Yeah, I haven't done that in like 4 years, man. That was really bad.
Right. So public announcement, everybody in the chat, just so you all know, there is actually going to be a team meeting after the show. If you are on the team and you're watching the show, make sure you're at the team meeting. If you were watching the show and you're not on the team, don't bother coming because you won't be invited unless you join the team immediately.
You know, Dunk's family is originally from the Eastern Bloc countries. His last name is Son of a Beachy.
That sounds more Italian.
Yeah, well, it's just how I said it, but you know. Okay, so there was a thing I wanted to bring up. Oh, that's right. So CF Beauty and the mod team, they did a little research in the background, and we actually discovered the real reason for Chucker Farlson to go and visit Vladimir Putler. And what?
Wait! No, it says in the title, no Putlers allowed.
Oh yeah, no, but I mean, like, he's not allowed to come here because we wouldn't, wouldn't engage with him. But the real reason was Ronald Gump had sent over a whole case of spray tan, and he wanted to make sure it got there. So he sent Chucker Farlson to go over on the spoof of an interview and just to give him the spray tan. So watch Putler coming up because I bet he gets a little bit more yellow with each appearance.
Wouldn't it be fantastic if Vladimir Putin does actually just gets like a big spray tan thing, and he's back in Russia and going, "Hello, comrades." Yes, I've been to America. Well, he hasn't been anywhere, has he? He's still in Russia. He didn't go anywhere. But that it's not like Putin's going to go to America for a state visit at this moment in time, is he? Arrested at the airport straight away. That would be so funny, just him cuddling up with Trump with matching tans. They go to the same salon at the same time, sitting there getting their spray tan and getting their nails done and everything and a pedicure.
Day spa,
In Mar-a-Lago,
They would tell the attendant, get away, we'll rub each other's feet, Oh yeah.
Tucker Carlson will do it, no worries.
Oh yeah.
He'll rub in the lotion.
Yeah. Stick out your toe, my king.
He's a funny old character, Tucker Carlson. He's like one of those people that who promote flat Earth and stuff. He's like, I wonder how much of his bullshit he actually believes.
He's like Shaggy after Scooby-Doo got old and died. He just didn't know what to do with himself.
He's a very interesting character. Very interesting. I say interesting as in, well, I don't watch him, but just his whole background getting kicked off of Fox News. In actual fact, I think he was a bit of a scapegoat. Getting kicked out of Fox News.
Interesting, like a steaming pile of horse shit is to a redneck.
Hey, look, no, we've got to accept that some people absolutely love him. Some people adore him. He's a bit like our Russell Brand, who talks absolute shit, but there's a large majority of people who love him and love what he says.
Does he play the skin flute? What is he a musician? I can't remember that guy.
I think he plays his own skin flute. He's one of those kind.
At least he blows it a lot. I know what you're talking about. I just fucking around.
Yeah, but I did see this interesting thing about just people talking absolute shit. Like Ben Shapiro. Ben Shapiro is like an absolute cock who some people absolutely adore and some people hate. But the reason why I think people love, he's really good at debating and coming across as really sincere and intelligent, and it's like it's almost like it doesn't matter what you say, It's how you say it, and if you say it right, people believe you and take your side. Yeah, kind of interesting, but oh yeah, I don't know. They can still manage to talk shit amongst themselves.
Yeah,
PJC that says he can't stand Russell Brand. Well done, PJ. You've won a point.
Oh, allegations that he's denying and everything. The way
yeah.
PJ says that is like, I'm being very good in the chat here, so I'm just going to leave you a hint.
Yeah, well, we did actually bring him up on the 42 show as being brought up on. Well, he's been accused of sexual offences and stuff like that, and he denies it. But his dick's been everywhere. He probably just can't remember where he stuck it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Which glory hole was that? I don't fucking know,
I think it's you've been in your toaster oven for a while now.
Those are not the buns you're looking for, Russell.
They're so cozy.
God,
little prick.
Damn it.
Yeah, I love these hot dog rolls. They're just like little prick pillows. just to rest my tired little wiener on.
Don't butter your buns. You don't know what kind of freak it will attract.
Yeah, no, Russell Brand did kind of like turn weird. But again, I don't know if he's actually believes what he says or he's just found like a winning formula that they'll just like,
Yeah, he said something stupid. His Patreon blew up with that crowd, and he was like, all right, then.
Yeah, you're my crowd.
Yeah, exactly, right? Yeah. Here, you know what we should do? We haven't, what we'll do is we'll give Russell an award tonight. Let's take out the golden cock.
And from what I hear about Russell, that's not big enough.
Yeah, and he's gonna want the ears to be more pointed sideways, so he feels it on insert, right?
Well done, Russell. I tell you what, I could put that on my Twitter now that Russell Brand has won the golden cockle. I should point out to everybody, I am now Dunk at the Shills on Twitter, so you can come and find me and follow me and all that.
That's right,
jazzy stuff. So I'm going to try and cause a ruckus in Twitter. I don't know what I'm doing there, but I'm going to try and see what happens. So come and follow me and help me out, and help us use it to push the Shills. So I'll be doing a Twitter, post for Russell at Russell Brand.
That's what you do, man. Yeah. That's definitely. Okay, so I need to refill my glass. Give me 1 sec. I'll be right back.
Yeah, off you go. Yeah, I did a post. You remember, what was it, the other day we were talking about, the King of Sheffield and his memorial or his tomb that he's had built as grotesque looking thing, and it just says that right at the front, the king, or it should have says. So I put a Twitter post up saying, it's a bit premature to have the king's tomb ready for him, but but you made the news with a link to the show. So I don't know if that will work. I don't know if that will help us out or kill us off or just get me banned. I did respond to an Elon Musk Twitter, but I don't think it shows up. I think he's just like, nah, not having it. He won't be our friend.
Yeah.
I will be asking him to be. That's what I did. I said, he should be a guest on the show.
Yeah. Can you imagine if we could actually? Yeah. Lauren in the chat says, "Holy fuck!" Well, paraphrasing here. 2 golden cocks in 1 week. I know we haven't used that button in so long. Actually, I had forgotten, and now that I've remembered, I'm just wagging my tail for it like a school kid with a fucking Playboy in his hand.
To be honest, I know we do give Elon Musk a hard time in the shows, and like most people do these days. Generally, people just give Elon a hard time. I think he would love our shows. I think he would.
Totally.
He would love to be a guest, and he'd be a great guest. Yeah. It just won't shut up, but he'd be a great guest.
Yeah. Sorry, Elon, our connection seems to be at issue here. Dunk, what do you got to say? Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Do the old sandpaper by the mic trick. So this week during our looking for articles for the 42 show through the research crew and whatnot, was there anything that you wanted to, get onto the show that got missed that you were like, fuck? Because I know there's a few I did, and my memory is so good that I've forgotten them all.
Yeah, there were 10 great stories I want to do. Name one. Can't remember them.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It must have been great.
Yeah. It's like
you do realize, guys, in the chat, if you do come across a story you think we should really do, you can post it in or message us or something. You can put it in Discord.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. Smoke signals work great because I don't have to respond right away. I can just see them.
Don't do it while we're doing the show because that doesn't help.
That's true.
Because we have preparation and stuff. So don't do it then.
Yeah. Or if we use one, don't during the show then try to get us to do 5 others. There's 5
of the same thing.
Yeah. Yeah. You're not the line producer, right? Yeah. Not, yeah. Okay. Just trying to get a rolling paper all situated here. I'm going all Canadian here.
What's that Canadian about that?
It's what I'm putting in it. It's legal here.
Oh, I see. I was going to say, what's Canadian about rolling papers? It's international.
Yeah.
No, it's the contents. Oh,
yeah.
Okay, yeah.
My uncle, he was the Lobster Fisher guy from out Eastern Canada. He could take his rolling papers out of his pouch of tobacco and peel a rollie out one-handed, drop the papers back in, grab some tobacco with the other hand and put it in the paper, and proceed to perfectly roll the cigarette with one hand and lick it and then put it in his mouth while the other hand had the Zippo lighter ready to light. It was unbelievable watching that. And I thought to myself, you definitely weren't married or had a girlfriend for a time so that you had enough time to sit your ass down and practice to be able to do that. You don't just learn that without trying,
I did it. I did it once. It took me about 20 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Right.
It took me so long. I thought I'd given up smoking.
Yeah. Yeah. I remember when I was a kid, though, like he could just simply do that. And I remember saying to my dad, that's awesome. How does he do that? And my dad was like, so much practice that you probably don't have time for it. And it took me years to realize what a slam that was, right? It's basically, dude was sitting around on his own, man. It was pretty funny.
When you can like flip a cigarette up and you catch it in your mouth. You just like flick it up and just catch it in your mouth.
Yeah. I've seen people do that.
Now I did that a few times, and every time I did it, it was like first try. I was like, okay. And then I started getting into this like thing, it's like, I've done this like 5 times now. Every time I did it, it's like first try. And I flipped it straight to my mouth, 6th time, first try. And so I got into this thing where it's like, I didn't do it every single time I had a cigarette, otherwise I'd be there forever. But I got to like 15. I got to 15 where I basically like, I say like every time I've done this, it's gone in first time. And I got to 15. Yeah. Number 16, I missed. Like,
see, now had you got to 20, somebody would have thought, wow, that's a well-trained seal and fed you a few fish.
Yeah. The only problem is
you missed out.
I didn't have the Guinness Book of World Records sitting next to me till the entire times to.
They just would have told you it's not worth it, and then social media outcry fixed it.
Yeah. Yeah, Sergey Felikafloff has done it 20 times in 30 seconds.
Yeah. You remember that article we had? We had the video, and the guy has the Guinness Book of World Record for putting on how many
Underwear.
pair of underwear in 10 seconds? What was it again?
Sorry, it was an odd number. It was like 16 or something.
Yeah,
like that,
why? Like, who comes up with this shit?
Mm.
That was so weird. And in the end, it still didn't look like he had a package. So I think Captain Eunuch had an advantage because there wasn't that whole thing in the way that he had to go around, right?
See, now I do have the record of getting 16 pairs of knickers off women in 30 seconds. But that's a different story.
Oh, the days of touring with the Who.
Who?
Guess. Ha ha. I thought you ended that, didn't you? You know what I think's funny? Okay, speaking of the Guess Who, American Woman. They love that tune because it's American Woman.
Mm-hmm.
But the whole song is an insult.
Oh.
Yeah. The whole song is an insult to America. And they love the tune. It's hilarious. I don't get it.
Wow.
No offense to anybody, right? I didn't write it.
I can't say I've ever taken any notice of the lyrics.
It's a really good tune.
I know the tune.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, a couple of the lyrics are, I don't need your war machine. I don't need your ghetto scene. Colored lights can hypnotize, sparkle someone else's eyes. He's talking about.
Yeah, putting it down. Yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine that song comes on and everybody else is going USA, USA, USA. He says no.
Yeah. It's even been used incorrectly in a couple of movies where it's like supposed to be like American Woman, and it's just not how it goes. It's just not the song. But it's funny.
Makes me question. I wish they could all be Californian girls now. I wonder what that's about.
Transvestite bar should have been there. No offense to anybody.
Well, we try.
Yeah, well, I try to piss off everybody equally, and then that way nobody has a firm stand to call me out on, right?
Hooves Groove says, Duncan, are you saying you're an underwear sniffer?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I wouldn't, Hobbs Groove, I wouldn't say that for sure, but I have seen him, at the bike racks with his face down, sniffing the seats now and then. So, I don't know.
I mean, I do sniff mine to see how many more days I can get out of it.
Oh.
I don't think that counts.
Oh. That reminds me of somebody that stayed at my house once.
Yeah.
Too soon? No.
Yeah, that's when he had Grouch from Sesame Street.
That's right. Yeah.
Was it Grouch? No. What's the one that lives in the trash can?
Cookie Monster, depending on what you threw out. I'm not really sure.
Like we were bloody know.
Yeah. There was a There's a funny video that came out today from that guy, Professor of Rock, where you usually just watch like the first minute of his video to guess the band that he's going to bring up. It's like a trivia question.
Oh,
right?
yes. We talked about him before.
Yeah. Well, today I finally watched one of his videos the whole way through for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was worth it because he was doing stories of Weird Al Yankovic getting turned down to do parodies by people. Yeah. And it was hilarious. The egos that reigned supreme that turned him down. Bono from U2. Prince. You know what I mean? Yeah. I was expecting Don Henley to be on the list, but sadly he didn't make it.
It is funny that he always asked permission
Yes.
because he didn't have to.
He doesn't have to legally. No, not at all. But he will not do a song without the artist's permission. But you remember that Coolio guy, Gangster's Paradise? He did Amish Paradise.
Oh, yes.
He had permission from the writing team because he wasn't the only writer. And he had permission from the record label and everything. But Coolio lost his shit when the song came out. You're making fun and blah, blah. And he was just a total tool about it. But 20 years later, when Coolio's career wasn't exactly, huge, he had like a song.
He did a cover of it.
No, but he now in interviews, it fully admits that I was a freaking jerk. And, people like Michael Jackson loved the fact that they got lampooned by Weird Al and I couldn't take it. My ego wouldn't allow it. So he's self-aware now, but he was just high on himself at the time.
No, it's good. You can, you can realize, later date that you were just being an idiot.
Yeah. There's a classic story from Dee Snider, the guy who was the singer from Twisted Sister. And 10 years after the band hit with We're Not Gonna Take It, he was working as the receptionist at a veterinary clinic, answering the phones, right? It had all collapsed on him. He had no money, nothing. It was gone. And he used to always lie to people. No, I'm not him. I just look like him. He wouldn't even admit he was the guy. That would be tough. Oh, wow. That's a fucking lesson to the ego.
Yeah.
But back to Weird Al there quick before we're done. Most artists, take it as a, badge of honor to be done by him. And it's funny that, some people just ego out and they just, how dare you,
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's funny. I mean, especially like, Michael Jackson do it. It's like, why can't anybody else?
Yeah.
Michael Jackson. Like that should have been the benchmark. If he'll let Michael do it, anybody should just say, yeah. Michael
Jackson did say no to him once, though. He did not let him lampoon Black or White because he didn't want that song's message to be muddled in any way.
While he was transitioning from a black dude to a white dude.
Yeah, I'm not good. Yeah.
Press the button.
Yeah. Do I have
and now
something? Where is it? Oh, I think I put it in Stingers. Yeah, there it is.
And now for something completely different.
I forgot where I put it. I was looking in full screen gags. I gotta move it. Yeah.
Yeah. So we've done race. Now we'll just discuss the Jews.
And now for something completely different.
That was a quick topic.
Yeah. Try again.
Catholics, pygmies, little people, anything. All right, let's go. Let's talk tech. How are we going to talk tech? Did you see? What's his name? Marcus
Brownlee?
No. Luke Miami doing the whole Vision Pro thing
with the headless computer.
With a headless computer.
Yeah, it was awesome. Except he should have bought one with a broken screen. You don't just simply rip one off the one you have. That was stupid.
I think probably they probably couldn't get one fast enough, so he just. I mean, it was amazingly easy and easy to put back again. That was quite surprising because they haven't been that easy. For all we say about Apple computers and not being able to repair them, that seemed to be a relatively easy job to do. I say relatively.
Yeah.
You still got to have like a pretty strong heart to go in there and like pull your computer apart.
No, but that is easy. But the thing he missed and could have talked about is the placement of a couple of those ribbon cables are very much ill thought out.
Mm.
You know, one of the MacBook Air models actually has an issue where the display cable can degrade simply from opening and closing the lid too much. But
Yeah.
it's a MacBook Air. It's supposed to be the travel warrior. So well done, guys. No, again, we're not just picking on Apple because, oh my God, I could go through the ranks with stories like this, right?
The first laptop they did, the G4 laptop. It was like the first silver
The
one.
titanium.
Oh,
Yeah.
the titanium. God, that had hinges that just like fell apart all the time.
It was the sexiest laptop on the market when it came out. It was so industrially cool. It wasn't funny, but it was so flawed from the moment it was out the factory. It was bad. You're not wrong.
But back to the Vision Pro, PJ brings up. He saw a video of a pilot flying an aircraft with the Vision Pro, and there's been lots of videos of people, driving with them and obviously playing ping pong. Was it LTT did that one where he was going to get double? He slandered his sponsors. Who said they'll pay twice as much if he could dodge a whole load of objects wearing the Vision Pro. So he basically wore the Vision Pro and they just threw stuff at him.
Yeah. That was awesome. That was awesome. Yeah. I love how he flexes like that, where he goes, okay, you said you'd pay for it. Here we fucking go. I love when he does that, man.
Yeah. If it was sponsored, what was it? It was sponsored by such and such. Who make overpriced stickers for your computer.
Oh, yeah, that's D-Brand. Him and D-Brand have this toxic, hilarious relationship when it comes to sponsorships. And they send him real money and he just roasts them. Right, but it seems to work. It's been a gag for I think about a year and a half now, 2 years.
That's funny.
That's what I like. That's what I've tried to get across to Stream Elements when they gave us a few opportunities for sponsorships. Right? I mean, we were never going to go for their terms. That was bullshit. But had they let us do it our way, we could have made it really fun. Right?
Yeah,
it would have worked.
Still what happened?
Oh, eventually we'll have enough leverage where we can say, no, you do it our way, motherfucker,
But it is very much interesting to see all these people getting really excited about the Vision Pro.
Yeah.
Like, this isn't it. This isn't the thing yet. But my God.
You know what?
Down the line, it's going to be amazing.
You know what its killer app is right now is as a virtual screen to your actual computer. It's a very expensive one, but it's badass. When you can have the power of your real Apple computer in this massive blown up virtual window, as well as having the Vision Pros like calendar and chat apps and stuff around and whatnot, when you're sitting on an airplane, that's badass. Right? That's where it really makes sense. Luke's headless, he took the screen off a laptop, so it was just this tablet with a trackpad and a keyboard, but it's got the full computer in it. That would be the ultimate travel weapon with a Vision Pro.
Yeah, absolutely. And the fact is, I've got what's mine, 14-inch display. But to have it 3 times the size.
Oh, not even, because the resolution is way more than that. Right? You can bring in a 4K of your Mac screen and then size it up to the point where it's like 120-inch fucking screen on your wall.
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah. It really is. I mean, right now I've got twin 27s at 1440p in front of me. And I need more pixels. I'm going to lift them up a tiny bit more, and I'm going to have a third underneath that's angled pointing up for our Discord green room and shit like that. I need more pixels. If I could have... Right? What?
Let's get you a Vision Pro.
Well, if I could have a Vision Pro, but it was just a set of eyeglasses with virtual screens in them, so that I don't look like a fucking lizard people disciple fucking whatever on stream. That would be amazing. I could have all the info and I could just simply, slightly move my eyes and flick my hands and bring the windows in front so I'm still looking at the camera when I talk, and it'd be really, really good. but I would look like a praying mantis with, a bad complexion and a lack of shaving, and it'd just be horrible.
But never mind your face. Think of what it would look like with the persona one.
Oh yeah, with the phony eyes and the,
which is surprisingly good, even though it's a bit freaky. It's still pretty amazing.
But for the person looking at the persona eyes, it's like, I didn't want to know what you would look like giving me a blowjob. This is creepy, because it's just.
Hey, that's never going to happen, mate. In your dreams, shut up.
You know what I mean?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how much anybody super chats, and that is not well, you can take it as much as you like. Well, we never know. It depends.
Tiny Cap.
It's Steve Walsh here tonight.
yeah. Tiny Captain in the chat. You want the Vision Pro contact lenses? Exactly. That's when it's. Actually, I don't want to touch my eyes. I want glasses. I don't want to touch my eyes.
No. I don't want contact lenses.
Yeah.
That freaks me out.
Hey, Ultras. So yeah, that's all kinds of crazy gravy. Not sure. My in my fish tank here. The 3 baby guppies are really starting to grow up a bit. It's coming along good. If you're an aquarium person, all my parameters are really nicely balanced. It's really coming along good. Yeah. Starting with babies means you don't get a lot and it's really smooth, really good. Tank update, I guess,
We need a stinger.
Yeah. Oh, I was looking to do a thing where like Felix with the having seizures now and then with the autism thing and whatnot, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I put a software on his computer so that if he's upstairs in his room doing his thing, but I'm down here and maybe I've got, the dishwasher running and I can't quite hear him and stuff, I wanted to be able to use the webcam on his iMac so I could see him, right? Now, you know how his iMac is getting a bit long in the tooth. Right,
the tooth.
Oh yeah, and
I've seen megalodons with newer teeth.
Yeah, so and I replaced its fusion drive with a real SSD to help speed it up. But what happened is that takes out the temperature sensor. So the thing is really hot these days, like it has been for a long time. And I run a little app to try to run the fans manually, but it doesn't quite work. So his Wi-Fi has started to drop periodically during the day because it's roasting itself, right? The thing doesn't have much longer to live, but it will it'll drop its Wi-Fi and I can't see him anymore. But he's got everything, like if he's watching a YouTube video, it's already buffered in. He can restart it. It doesn't matter because we have premium, right? So he doesn't notice it as much, but then we go to join into a teacher call or something, and halfway through he drops out. So
that's not good.
Yeah, it's gotten time now where I'm being forced into having to upgrade his computer coming up. It's not just I would like to. No, it's And so I he's an Apple guy, right? So I look up the iMacs because that's what he's got now. And it's like, $1,700 Canadian to get a decent one. And it's still only like a 24-inch screen and whatnot. Well, what
screen has he got at the minute?
Well, right now he's got the 21.5-inch one. But I mean, the two screens I have are 27 1400 or 1440p's, and they were $200 a piece, right? But I was looking up the horsepower stuff and whatnot and, what to do about it. And going with a Mac Mini and an external screen is way better than the new iMacs because the new iMacs are only M3s. You can't even get a Pro, and it's only a 24-inch screen. Webcam's only average. Speakers kind of suck. He's got a wicked set of Edifier reference monitors up there. He's got a Logitech 1080p camera that's really great. I mean, you know what I mean?
I disagree that the speakers suck, but compared to that,
they do to me. Yeah, you know.
Yeah. Compared to that, no, their speakers are pretty good, but compared to that sort of setup,
compared to most computers, they kick ass. You're right, but to me, an audiophile, like I went to audio engineering school for 2 years, right? I can't. I can't.
You've never told us.
Shut up. I can't listen to that, right? I can't.
So wait a minute. So
yeah, I'm looking at like $1,300 for God's sake.
Shush. I'm thinking here. All right. Okay. I'm going to ask the chat something here, and you got to shut up for a minute while I do this.
I don't really have to do anything, you know that.
You do. You have to shut up. So chat, everybody in the chat. Last month, about a month ago, we managed to get Felix his new iPad, which he's absolutely loving. Yeah.
Update on that. There was hold on. Update on that. There was like $60 left over, and I put in the extra like $60, whatever it was, and we got him the Apple Pencil, and it's actually worked out really good for his online schooling because they can now add some dexterity and motor skill stuff with like drawing and whatnot. Yeah, that's actually worked out.
Right. So what I was saying, now I want to ask the chat this first, as opposed to just like blurting it out. But what do you guys think? Do you think we could fundraise Felix a new computer? I'm asking you guys. Tell me what you think, because I don't want to just like drop it on you. Peter says, "Why not?"
That's a big one, dude.
It is a big.
You know,
CF says we can. Yeah, I mean, this is not for you fuckface. This is for Felix.
No, it's not. That's right. That's right.
And of course we do a lot of fundraising. We did that. We did that fundraiser for the One Wish.
We've done a couple now.
One simple wish. So we do a lot of fundraising for other autistic children. We're just thinking about one in particular autistic child is Felix. And we all love Felix, and we want to support him. So I'm asking you guys in the chat: do you think it's a good idea if we do another fundraiser for Felix for what do you want, a Mac Mini?
Yeah, I've got I don't know, like $160 so far saved, so I can probably cover his monitor. I've got a cool monitor arm thing to plug it into. He's got a lovely mechanical keyboard and an Apple Magic Mouse, and he's got his Edifier speakers and his webcam. So really what we're going to do is what I'm going to do is get him a Mac Mini, and it can't just be the M whatever basic, because they do 8 gigs of RAM. Now that's okay on a Mac. I know PC users will be like, but it's different, right? This Apple Silicon with it all being on the thing, it's, but the bigger one is the storage because of the doubling of the speed when you double the storage, right? So it can't be a base model. Like I'm looking at a good $1,200.
Oh, yeah, I think. The thing is about, they're talking about the speed of it. You're doubling the speed of the. I've heard about this all the time, but even when it's not double the speed, it's still fast.
Oh no, it is. When you go from 256 to 512 in storage, it goes from 1 SSD module to 2, and the Apple Silicon runs it in RAID 0, so that you're literally getting twice the bandwidth. It makes a massive difference.
Yeah. It is fast. It is faster.
Yeah,
I'm just saying it's still fast.
Oh yeah, but
PJ says RAM is pretty cheap and SSDs are pretty cheap. Not if you're going Apple.
You can't upgrade them on a Mac. No.
Yeah. I mean, obviously you can get an external SSDs.
That's what I've done on the Studio, right? I got a 1 terabyte Apple Studio. And I have an SSD external on it plugged into Thunderbolt, because there's Apple is just the worst for charging for these upgrades. It's unbelievable, right? Yeah, exactly. Nerd Alert says Raid 0, aka not Raid, right? They're striped. Yeah, exactly. But like, what, I gotta somehow say it. But anyway, so that's the deal. I will definitely not say no to any assistance on it, right? Because, single dad on disability, very fixed income, but it's definitely got to happen. I mean, when you have to say to the oh, hold on, he'll be right back. The computer just had to restart. It dropped its Wi-Fi. It's not conductive to, educational moments. Yeah.
Conducive, not conductive.
That's it. And he won't come down and use my system because he has his own, right? That makes sense to me. Well, thanks, buddy. Here, I'll heart your super chat. Dunk tossed in a €10. Dunk's responsible for the bus. That's a whole other story. So big thanks, dude.
So the eyes have it. The community say yes. We are going to slowly raise money for Felix's computer. We've got a long way to go, but I think we could do that over a month or so. What do you think? Do you think you can do that, chat, over the next month?
I would appreciate it. I won't lie.
Well, Felix would appreciate it more, I bet.
If you, well, he will undoubtedly. I mean, my son doesn't just like sit on YouTube and stuff. He edits videos and he pulls up, all kinds of footage into it and starts doing audio and transitions and stuff and color correction. He's, and so his older iMac is just screaming for mercy when he's doing this stuff, right?
Crazy.
It's really funny.
Crazy Cat says, is there a PayPal here? Yes, there is.
Pinned comment.
Can you pop it in?
Pinned comment is for direct donations. Left-handed Jedi for the pewter. Thanks, left-handed Jedi.
Yeah, there we go. Easy peasy.
BM easy. Sometimes I get really excited about sound effects. Sorry.
It's the radio DJ in you.
Yeah, especially the older one, right? Can you imagine like a 60s, early 70s DJ that had the tools of the digital era like we do? Oh, it would have been awesome, right?
I love it. Old super chat. Matt is reading out the super chats in the chat.
Yeah. Matt's awesome with that, Yeah. Matt also clips some of the funniest shit we do on the channel and puts it up. It's really cool. I think we've probably got about 30 subs in the last 6 months from Matt. I totally wouldn't doubt it. Oh, wait a minute. Left-handed Jedi, I got to heart your comment. There we go. Your super chat. Sorry.
Yeah, what Matt does, he clips the funniest bits that you do.
No, he's gotten you a few times as well. Oh yeah.
No.
Oh yeah. It was bound to happen, right? Every now and then, even the sun shines on a dog's ass, right?
Sometimes I say something funny.
We also had 56 Nick Rich toss a couple bucks into the hat there. A small contribution for the new mouse pad. Actually, dude, you should see his old mouse pad. It's right worn out, but it was a custom one we printed with Eric Idle on it. So I'm going to have to make a new one for sure. Good call.
Oh, actually, I should mention, if anybody cares, I do need a new mouse pad and they're about $2. I'll tell you what, I'll cover that one. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, we had CF Beauty through a $10 donation straight through Stream Elements for the computer fund as well. That's CF Beauty on the Shills account there, chatting with everybody live.
Thank you, CF.
Yeah.
We got another one there. We got another one.
Okay. Wayne the Sane. $20 super chat. For the pewter fund. Thank you, everybody. That's very cool. That's very, very cool. Everything helps, and it really helps. Like it really helps.
We got a direct donation in from Elon Musk for $10. He says, "You can keep this as long as you keep my name out of your mouths."
Never gonna happen, buddy. But I'll take your fucking money. We had a direct donation through PayPal, or it might have been the Ko-Fi thing, but it says it's from None. Now, if you're None in the chat, please take credit. But really, can I tag somebody called None? Is that going to work? Yeah, see, no, it's not going to work. I didn't think so. So take credit for your action because it's a great action. And we've got PJ CNET sent in the ultimate perfect number. Its number is 666. Oh, he gets the NA button for that one. Thank you, brother PJ CNET. There was another one too.
He said it's 666.
Yeah, no, $6.66.
Oh.
Well, it was probably £6.66. So when you translate that to Canadian, it's six. Yeah, it's probably about four. Yeah, it's still a good $400, right?
Yeah. For a moment there, PJ, I thought you won the lottery or something. I was going, well, Jesus.
And then Crazy Cat sent in $20 on a direct donation as well, and says, "Hey, this is for Felix, not a fucking 6-pack."
Don't you worry. I keep a close eye on where he spends his money. Don't you worry about it.
Yeah, he does, actually. He put a camera in my bedroom, the disgusting prick. But, you know.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Here, let's see if we can do that. And then we'll make it do this one. Can we make it do this one? Yep. And then we can make it do this one. And I think that gets, yep. And then we can do this one. And that should be like the confetti. No. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, I confused it. I thought I could do them all in a rotation, but you know, blessed are the Greek, right?
What is it? What is the gesture you have to do to get all the strippers up and behind you?
Oh, that has something to do with No.
I noticed you stopped just in case it triggered some fucking weird, like dancing naked hedgehogs or something.
I felt my breast growing up and out at the same time with like that was very strange. We all need help in life, you know, for different reasons.
Yes, we certainly do.
I'm gonna fill my drink while Dunk tells a really, really made up bullshit tale about me. So hold on.
Yeah. Oh yeah, thank you very much for joining in on that one. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually because poor old Felix, he has to put all that smeghead every flipping day. Can you imagine? Having him as your dad? I know some of you go, I want him to be my sugar daddy. You dirty people out there. But yeah, no. So he wants me to tell a story about him. Well, no, I can't tell that story. Oh, yeah.
It's a good thing I got back just in time to stop you from making something up.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I was going to tell that story, but no, I can't. About you down the dark alley with Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's where she learned what the Swiftie was.
Left-handed Jedi in the chat says my youngest has Asperger's. So up here that would be low-level autism. They don't use the Asperger's word anymore, but I bet he's somebody that I'd understand pretty well.
Yeah.
You know, I don't just, goof around with a drink in my hand all day and stuff. I homeschool and everything. You know, I'm more responsible than I come across. I just get onto the stream, and it's like my on-camera personality. It's a little different, you know.
Yeah, he lets his hair down. In fact, he actually puts his hair on. He doesn't actually have any hair. That's a wig.
Yeah, it's a clip-on.
It's actually fixed to his headphones. If he takes his headphones off, the hair comes with it.
Yeah, I had like studs. You remember you used to put them in your leather jacket? Yeah, I had them inserted into my cranium so they could just, snap on, snap off.
We have another super chat.
Tyler Dowdy! For the computer. Thank you, Tyler. Thank you very much. I'm going to have to show my son this stream after if he's not watching now. He might be watching, but I think he's with his mom tonight, and there's no way in hell she'd be watching.
Keep it a surprise.
Yeah. But, get the fun going up and stuff. Hey, Kevin.
Yeah. Just get it there. Just get it, in front of him. Then you go, yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Nerd alert. Dawson is just Joe Rogan with a wig. I do not have those opinions.
Yeah. He's a lot cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Now, what you need to do is when you do get this Mac Mini, what you need to do is send it. You got to post it to all the people who donated, so we can all sign it.
I don't think there's enough room on a Mac Mini for that many people to sign it. I think what I would do is I would get people to do their digital signature, and I would print it onto a poster of like an Apple Mac Mini advertisement, and then I could put them all on it and then, put it up. That would probably be more, You
could print out the super chats. You could actually just go to the fan funding bit, get those super chats, and print them out, and put them in a little plaque.
Yeah, it doesn't keep them for long. So I would have to, that capture we have at the bottom of the screen there, I would have to turn that into its own recorded scene to make sure it saves them, because even YouTube Studio won't save them for very long.
We'll grab them as they come in. God, you're making it hard work.
No, I'm not making it hard work. I'm just telling you how much work it would be to do it, right? It's not my fault. I didn't make this shit.
Yeah, all right.
Fucker.
We put the effort in. You done fuck all. Put a super chat in, you tight cunt.
I'm sorry. Was that an offer for one? I just
that'd be great. You put a super chat donation in for your own son's computer and lose a third of it because it goes to Google.
We got another announcement here. Betty Clan has thrown in. Oh, this is even better. It's
$7.77.
I had to use the other button, right? And it is for the pewter jackpot. I figured I'd branch out and try other buttons and see where I land. Thank you, Betty. Thank you very much. Here, hold on a second. I got my hands full of tobacco products. There we go.
No, we got a comment here I've got to address. It says grifter bucks. If you call buying an autistic child a computer grifting, I don't know what you're talking about. Hopefully you're just making a joke. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully indeed. You got to realize that it's our show, our chat. Right. You can't just say shit like that without a response. This is Pub Chat. It's the show where we properly drink. So the response will be ugly. Let's not do that.
I hope it's just a joke.
Well, I've seen JP around, so I'm assuming that we're in, humor territory, right? I'd very much hope so.
Well, let's face it, we can go quite dark as far as humor's concerned, so got to expect the chat to do so the same. But,
yeah. Nobody wants a drunken tirade. Come on now.
Why is he coming?
No, I was thinking about me. If you know, yeah.
Oh, but you're so good at them. But you normally do them off camera. It's not fair.
Yeah, do you remember our little drama llama friend from a bunch of years ago? I was very much not doing them off camera then. Right? Like we had a couple of live streams where I attacked somebody so bad that they had to be taken off air. Like it was just, get this off. There's no way we can let that out. It was really bad. It was way back in the beginning of my YouTube endeavors, and I had no experience with social media whatsoever. So I had no idea the blowback of, unsupported community support that happens between communities when you start doing drama stuff. And I was, it was a bad idea. I've got a great shout out to do. $80 Canadian thrown into the computer fund, and the note says Felix Mick So I bet there's Mick Riley is in the live chat. So big hearts, Mick.
Oh, I
big hearts. Oh yeah, big hearts to you. Oh yeah, huge hearts, man. That really hits the pot. Holy shit. There was because thank you for putting the username in too, because I do my best to not like dox people out, because if you say somebody's actual name associated to their account and then shout them out for some big donation, they don't want to then from their user account go, oh, that was me, right? You know what I mean? Elon
didn't mind.
Yeah. Well, the only time Elon ever gets us shit about like shouting out things and stuff is when we talk about Grimes. Wow, does he get upset?
Now, I've just got an email from Luke Miami, who's saying he's going to send you his Vision Pro once he's dismantled it and taken it apart, and he'll send it to you in a box and you can put it back together again. But
I had take out my own recycling. Why shouldn't he?
He also says, when he's like buys 42 boxes of broken Macs, he's going to send you all the ones he couldn't fix.
Oh, love it. Yes, because that's what I need. More reason to take out my serious reading glasses, right? I have reading glasses that for the average person would let you see to the atomic level. And for me, they're for like watching television, right? Oh, yeah.
Right, I think it's about time to hit the button.
Which one this time? What am I supposed to do now?
And now?
Oh, okay. Let's see. That was over here.
And now for something completely different.
Gotta tighten up the beginning. It needs to say it quicker.
Well, don't blame me. I tell you what, I'll call him up. What do you
mean, don't blame you? You made it.
Excuse me, Mr. Cleese. Could you redo that bit, because you just need tightening up at the beginning there, please?
Okay, Mr. Emmy Award. There's this thing called editing, and you could just clip off the beginning.
Oh, I can do that if you want, I suppose.
Fuck me. Yeah. When did visual effects editing become difficult to edit out the beginning?
It'll cost you.
Cost me?
Yeah. Visual effects is expensive.
See, if you got a $5 on you, we got to pay this fucking guy.
$5. Hey, I was watching this video about the movie industry and how it's like dying on its pants. because of all the money they have.
No,
to
no,
pay
it's
out to
because
actors
there's
and-
been no writing involved in movies in 20 years. It's just look at things go bang, or wow, she's hot.
Well, that's because they can't afford writers because of the stars. I heard in the grapevine that The Rock, his latest movie, he's getting paid $50 million.
Ah, come on.
Yeah.
You gotta
be in
be
a movie.
kidding me. I refused to pay to watch a movie once they started paying Will Smith $20 million to act in a movie a bunch of years ago. And it's gotten out of hand to the point where I'm not paying 7 streaming services $19 a month to watch a bunch of unbelievably overpaid people show up and live in a posh trailer with alcohol and, you know, room service and everything. Go out and remember a few lines and act. I'm sorry, you're not that important. Fuck off.
Even a million. It's a lot to pay an actor.
Totally, man. What the hell? You know?
But it's like, you know, you think back to the days when, you know, Star Wars with Alec Guinness playing his part as Obi-Wan, and I think he managed to get up his percentage in return.
Oh, 3.5 or something?
Yeah. You think he got like 4.5 instead of something. I
What
don't know.
the-
I can't remember the number, but it was like, you know, oh yeah, he got paid practically next to nothing to be in the film.
Yeah.
And the film was a massive success.
He made off like a fucking bandit, man.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
well, he got his just deserves. The thing is to pay someone 50 million, which is probably more than the visual effects budget.
Yeah.
For the movie,
Just to be there.
just to be there, and it has no consequences of whether or not he's any good or not.
Right.
You know, and it's like, well, no, pay him 100,000
Yeah.
because that's, you know, the amount of time he's 100,000 still a lot of money for
Damn
a few
right.
weeks work.
Yeah, I know.
and give him a percentage.
That's
You know,
right.
He doesn't need to make a shitty movie and buy a fucking island.
Yeah. It's unbelievable, that kind of crap. And I totally agree with the percentage thing, because if the public agrees that you are really a superstar and your movies always work, well, you will be high paid and you'll, you know, like that's just going to be the end result. But you'll have a lot of people like Will Smith getting 18 million to be in that fucking Wild Wild West movie. That would just never happen. And if that doesn't happen, we have more money to throw around into making movies that we might actually like.
Now, I know you don't like Will Smith, but there was during that period of Will Smith.
Fucking hate that guy.
I go, yeah, okay, we got that. Okay, calm down. Just rub the doll like I taught you. Just think nice thoughts. But Will
Hold
Smith,
your weed jar, Dawson. Hold your weed jar.
but you have to admit that at that point in Hollywood, Will Smith was a name that was a bankable name. He was a star that actually put bums on seats. That's why.
Yeah.
That's why I think that, you know, that film, The Wild Wild West, wasn't as big a flop as it could have been. It could have been a lot less. But it
was so bad.
No, I agree. But
Wiki wild. I mean, what the fuck?
Shut the fuck up, Dawson. I'm trying to talk. Because I think it gets to the point now where that was the end of the Hollywood star. And I don't think there's a Hollywood star these days that actually
Willie
puts bums on
Smith
seats.
killed the Hollywood star. Willie Smith killed the
No.
Hollywood star.
Not Will Smith. Will Smith didn't kill the Hollywood star. It's the films he got put in killed the Hollywood star. But he was probably one of the last ones that people would go to see a movie because it had in it. I suppose Tom Cruise might still be up there, but you know, he only does one film this anyway. And he does Mission Impossible now anyway. Yeah, I don't know what you think.
Oh, that was funny.
Yeah, Betty
I
Kant
almost
says,
died.
I've never heard the expression dying in its pants. No, neither have I. Yeah. You heard it here first.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Hey, wait a minute.
Wow. Oh, except my wedding night. I heard it then. But,
Yeah. But, we all live through disappointment, right?
Mhm. We got a super chat.
Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. I think we have to do like the big grandiose thing here. So let me go like this. No, wait a minute. That's the wrong button here. Because if I understand what's going on around me correctly, and granted at this point, I'm not 100% that's really true. Jesus Christ. Okay, I have done this before. It's called language. And speaking is something that I was taught to do. So there's that one, that one. Then there's, I swear to God, it has happened that Mick Riley in the live chat has sent in another $81.08 Canadian, which means he probably gave about $12 American. No, I'm kidding. It's but there is a second donation from Mick Riley into the computer fund. I shit you not, it is actually a true thing. So holy, here, you know what? I'm doing chat dance.
We also have another 10 quid from BME. A little more for Felix.
Oh, BME! Woohoo!
Yeah.
Thanks, brother BME.
That's brilliant. We're well on our way now.
Oh yeah.
Good start.
Like Lord Thunder and Jesus, Oh yeah. Here, let me heart that one. Oh, that stupid pop-up thing gets in the way. There we go. Okay. I gotta stop narrating what I'm doing. I noticed Rick the Ukrainian today doing that a lot too, and I was like, I'm not the only one.
Damn it. I wish I could get on the Ukraine update show, because I'd bring it up then.
Oh. Yeah, it was actually been commented that people have been missing you on that show.
Wrong time, dude.
Yeah. But it's 10 p.m. Ukraine, which is good for them, right? Saturday night and everything. We've got, speaking of which, we've got Greg Terry Experience joining us this week coming. We'll probably have Philip Ittner as well. It looks to be that Starsky will be free, so holy, with Secular Sakai and Commander McMillan there, we've got one hell of a show coming up. I'll have to have 2 beers before, just so I can keep them on funnies now and then, and not just let it go into
Adventure Camping Zone says, do you need a promoter? For what? For the show? Yes. For me?
Yeah, if you mean for us, we actually do at this point. We're just trying to figure that out in the background, how to start doing social media and stuff more and whatnot.
Yes.
Because we know we need to.
Yeah, I've kicked back into Twitter again. I used to use Twitter a long time ago for my own DKG custom, guitar thing. Yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing then. I don't know what I'm doing now. But I'm trying to. You
did with the guitars, just not the social media. Yeah,
just not the social media. No, I was terrible at it. So I'm trying to kick in on it and do lots of funny posts and things and see if it draws attention. Don't know. I don't know if it will work, but. If we find the right people, maybe. But yes, if we need promotion badly.
Yeah. CF Beauty has got a thing going as well. I believe Crazy Cat 1 is jumping into the team with us coming up and might be handling a social media account and stuff and whatnot. Not really 100% because I get told when it's done. right? You know, everybody, you know, if I get in the way, I'll just fuck it right up. So I just go, all right, cool. You know,
yeah, need grown-ups. Need people who know what the hell they're doing. That's the problem.
Yeah. A man's got to know his limitations. You know what I mean?
Yeah. what you're seeing right now, two rambling idiots on the internet, on YouTube, that's what we're good at.
Very good.
The other stuff, not so good.
No, not so much.
That's why CF does all Dick's laundry, you know, his accounting, you know.
All I can
brushes his hair in the morning.
Oh, yeah. Folding. I've never had such pressed shirts. It's amazing. Yeah, Dirty Harry. You got it, Kevin. Had to throw in a line there.
What's that?
The limitations line. That was Dirty Harry.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Snyder, do you feel lucky? See, you missed that totally. You know,
I thought you meant women know your limits.
Oh, Jesus. So let's see here. We're at an hour and a half. Are you in a rush yet? I'm not in a rush. For the men who hold our places. Rush, right?
Well, if you can start singing.
Yeah.
But join in. That will kill this.
Yeah, exactly. You want to hear us do Summer Lovin' as a duet?
Bum, ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-ba-bum.
Summer lovin' had me on.
Summer loving.
I met a girl crazy for me.
I met a guy cute as can be.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Are you not entertained? Is this what you came for?
Oh, that was funny. You'd almost swear we practiced that, but we didn't.
Yes.
We might have to have a movie thing in the Discord after, though, because I'm having a late one. I don't care. My ambition is to kill 2 of these bottles, and I've only, halfway through one. So, yeah,
big bottles.
You got to have goals. You know, it's important to set a goal and see it through. You know, these are the kind of things that we have to teach the young generation. You don't just go out for a beer; you get it done.
Yeah, I saw something. It was a meme saying that, apparently for every pint of beer you lose 9 seconds of your life, which by my calculations I died in 1642.
Exactly. Yeah. I was a happy fetus. But that can't be right. It's not. Here. Let's all raise a toast to the next 9 seconds.
Maybe somebody clip it. Probably the best 9 seconds of the show.
Yeah. Let's have a moment of silence for 9 seconds. But you better be drinking while you have it. Or is it 7 or 9? What was it? I don't know.
Oh, you remember we were talking about that Raelian UFO cult? I saw the first episode of the Netflix series about it.
Oh my God, you watched it?
Mm-hmm. Well, I had to. Somebody had to. And it's so funny. It's just like, it's unbelievable how people jumped onto this cult with nothing to go on apart from a guy who says, some alien spoke to me, and we should all take our clothes off and fondle each other. Yeah, yee! Let's all do that. Yeah, fantastic. And yeah. And of course, he's told the story about how the aliens came and spoke to him, and he should send him the message. Part 2 of his should we say his story is that they came back and took him to their planet.
But the aliens came back the very next day.
You know that one too. Yeah. And it's like, oh yeah, brilliant. We still believe you. Okay. It's like, how thick can you lay it on to people before they go, actually, you're talking bullshit, aren't you?
So Giorgio Tsoukalos has had children. Is this what you're getting at?
Apparently he went to their planet, and it was this beautiful place, which now this was part of his story.
Well, why the fuck did they come here with global warming and pollution and everything? That doesn't make any sense.
Because I'll come back to that in a minute. Now, here's the thing. He says he went to the planet, and it's this beautiful place that had a soundtrack running over it, and that the soundtrack lowered when you talked. Bit like a radio show, I suppose. Why has this planet got that? Why the planet has got that? I don't know.
And how did Duran Duran get the contract for the music?
Bono.
Yeah.
There was a thing they were saying that there was no such thing as a creator, there's no god. The aliens created us with all their DNA and stuff.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah.
It was probably a child's 5th grade experiment. We're like an ant farm.
Yeah, but it's like okay, well, who made the aliens then?
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't solve the problem, does it?
No.
Yeah, exactly.
It shifts it.
Yeah.
And I noticed that happens a lot in science fiction. It's like in the movie, the first Men in the Moon. They go to the moon, and then there's all these insects living underneath the surface, and they have these like big powerful machines that create the oxygen for them to breathe.
Yeah.
Well, who built the machines for the insects to be there?
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And a lot of really bad old science fiction does that. It fills in gaps to allow a thing to happen without looking at the entire story and thinking, well, how did that happen in the first place? Yeah. And this is the same with the alien guy. It's just utter shite. Yeah.
It's like Total Recall with the Schwarzenegger. They should have done a prequel where the original Martians make the oxygenating machine and explained why they turned it off.
Well, yeah, they didn't switch it on, yeah.
Yeah, they just, okay, this is a great thing. Fuck it. We're out of here. Jump, get in your canoe. We're done,
It's going to cost how much to switch it on?
Exactly, yeah.
Paying the bill.
Oh, there was a labor strike, like, it's just.
And if we don't turn it on, what are we breathing?
Exactly, yeah.
So we breathe methane or we breathe vacuum space. But so if we switch this on, we'll all die. Oh, yeah. So why did we build it? I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah. That it's a total clusterfuck, that part. Yeah. That really leads to the theory that the whole movie is actually him in the chair being lobotomized because it's really his trip that he paid for, right?
Yes.
Very much. But I hate those theories about movies that people put out, All I want to know is what the writers thought. Right? And half the time, the problem is they don't really know. It just literally half of it was written on the spot. There was some A-list actor who was being an asshole and bitching and complaining, and they're like, okay, fuck it, change his line, right?
PJ is being a bit, critical of the. He says the crappiest old sci-fi movie ever has to be The Trip to the Moon, 1902.
That's when they sent the bullet to the moon.
The George Méliès one.
Yeah,
with the rocket lands into the eye of the moon and it goes. Yeah. Yeah, crap.
Yeah.
1902. Give it a break.
I know. That's, yeah, exactly. Right. You know, it's probably still better than The Last Starfighter if you're really being critical.
Shut up. How dare you?
I was kidding. I like that movie. I do. I like that one a lot.
But George Méliès's film was, groundbreaking as far as visual effects is concerned. It was like their Star Wars.
Oh yeah, totally. So, let's see if we can test Dunk's powers of prediction. What's about to happen?
You're gonna bugger off and have a get a drink.
Wow, you are amazing.
I was watching a film. What was it? Flight to Mars, which is a really, really old 1950s movie. Terrible movie. Where it's like, the mission control of the rocket center is a clock on the wall telling the time for the countdown, and a guy on a radio. That was it, and he's probably called Phones. The guy on the radio. That was the entire mission control for the entire thing, and it was so funny that at the beginning of the film they were saying, the location of the launch is totally top secret, even though there's a fucking rocket sitting, the launch pad that they had to build it there. So I don't know how they managed to keep that secret. I don't know. But they go to Mars. It's just like a last minute decision when they get there. Do we land or not? They just, like you can do that. And they get there and they get shown around, the Martian complex. And of course, the first thing the woman does, when they show them their quarters where they're going to stay, the first thing she asks is, "But where's the kitchen?" Typical 1950s misogyny. Yeah, all the woman wants to know is where the kitchen is. It's a great film, and and Martian ladies have got great gams. lots of short skirts and long legs. And when they have all the men, when they first bring to the planet, and you got this female Martian in like a short, skirt sort of outfit, saying, "Oh yeah, and we're going to make you some clothing, for you." And oh, okay, yeah. And she goes, "Oh yeah, we find it very comfortable." And I was thinking, I wish to God they did the scene where all the guys in the next scene were wearing like short skirt costumes like the woman was wearing. Hilarious.
This is one of those
very strange movie.
This is one of those moments where I had the speakers on and I could hear you, but I wished I didn't so I could come in and say, "What the fuck were you talking about?"
Yeah, you still didn't know what I was talking about.
Yeah. So, let's talk about orgasms. No, I'm not kidding. I actually have something here.
Oh, what, an orgasm?
Yeah, no, not so much live. I'm not about that video call life. But
you cam girl, you.
Yeah. But okay, hold on. Let me get there. So
yeah.
Let's look at wildlife for a minute. You got a bull in a field full of cows. I don't know if you're very experienced with this, but when bull gets up on said cow, it's not 3 hours with cigarette breaks and alcohol and stuff and whatnot. It's like, 7 or 8 seconds, they're done. And it's the same with like sheep and whatnot, right? So if you're going to take what humans, try to extend into evenings of, right?
Tantric sex for 4 days.
Right. And you're going to condense it into like the 9 seconds that a cow gets or whatever. Does that mean that the cow's orgasm is condensed from like a 30-second holy fuck into like a 1 second just unbelievable shiver and done and just like left for dead for half an hour before they're, what I mean? Is in the animal world, is it more reproductive and less pleasurable, and therefore there's not that amplification of condensing. You know what I mean?
I don't. I think you're taking it a little bit too far because I don't think the cow knows what an orgasm is.
Well,
I mean,
that sucks. Because the last thing I
have an orgasm to be inseminated.
Yeah, but if you don't get the orgasm and all you do is, have kids to then be slaughtered for steaks and be milked like crazy or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, it seems to me like they deserve an unbelievable peak because, your time is not long in this world, right?
Yeah, but if you're not seeing like a cow being mounted by a bull, all the cow is doing, hey, look, you disturbed me eat. You disturbed me eating. Just get off.
JP in the chat says it's called rut. There's a channel that I watch. A guy built a 5-acre pond on YouTube, yada, yada, blah, blah, blah. And he does some trail cam videos of the wildlife around as well. And he talked about the deer being in rut. And I forgot to Google that because I had no idea what that meant. But
search it on Pornhub.
I don't think I have to anymore because now that I said what I said and dude said it's JP says it's called rut, I think I get it. Yeah, I think that kind of I've got the helmet on that has the electrodes and the information is coming in.
So what you're basically saying is you want to bring more romance into the animal world.
I do believe they need it. Like a bottle of wine, some candles, maybe a nice fire, Maybe a nice soft furry rug. Oh, maybe not. Carpet. You
never see the bull go into the cow and it's like tickle her nipples first. And
he doesn't raise an eyebrow and say, "Hey, baby,"
It doesn't like lick her vagina or anything like that. None of that. No. Just straight in.
Yeah, come on, man.
What's wrong with a kiss, boy?
You don't have to stampede off towards the clitoris.
Clitoris. I don't think you cows have clitorises. Wait, what for? Why do they need a pleasure center?
If they do, they're like the size of hatchbacks, right?
What's it mean you couldn't find it? It's right there. This huge hatchback on the back of my ass.
Yeah, you can catch a baseball and you can't find that. Oh, Jesus. So, so we should end and go to movie night then.
Teresa says they don't light a cigarette after it. That's because of all the methane they're in.
Exactly. Speaking of which, we did ask this question once before, but flatulence, is it just a harmless joke between friends or a menace to the environment? No. Yeah. It's a good question.
Don't know.
Not one that's going to get answered here.
Yeah. Just a menace to my wife.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I'd probably get a home cooked meal if it wasn't for it.
It's just a formal greeting in our house.
So. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Walk in the room, somebody's bound to lift a leg and say hello. So why don't we invite everybody to join our Discord? You'll probably bugger off because it's getting late, but
we're supposed to be having a meeting, remember?
Oh, yeah. So we're going to have a meeting first with the crew. So no offense to you guys, but you're not fucking invited. and then what we'll do is we'll meander over to the Discord in a half an hour-ish or some shit like that. And we'll watch a movie and we'll watch something completely inappropriate and ridiculous. So, put your children to bed and we'll have some hangout time.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. So,
wait.
Oh, God.
Meeting's been rescheduled.
It has? Oh, okay.
I don't know why, but it has. Oh, okay.
Well,
Well, you and I will have a meeting afterwards.
Yeah, we're dumb, dumber, and dumberest, and it's really hard to coordinate anything. The problem with these social media channel families like we've built is we have Catalan T, who's in Romania. We have myself, who's on the Pacific coast of North America. It's almost impossible for all of us to be around at the same time.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. So let's see. I will say, Dunk, you can say goodbye first so that I can have a moment to think of something to say.
Oh, in that case, I'll say something first. We're building up to this because in a moment, don't wait for this. Dick is going to think of something really funny to say, and it's going to probably be the funniest thing all night. And so I'm not putting any pressure on him, but it's going to be the best thing. And, you'll be glad you were here. You'll be glad to have waited for this moment. And because this is just going to be the best way to end the stream whatsoever. And so, with no introduction whatsoever, no further introduction, I bring you the man, the god, the penis. I bring you the Dawsonator, the Dickinator, the Dixon of the Dick Green, the Dick Dawson of the Shills. This the man, it's the one and only Mr. Dick Crazy Ass Dawson. You'll go.
Genital warts. Are they genetic? Do you catch them by fraternization or just simply being a little too friendly in the grocery store? Is it the kind of thing that you have to worry about with a used car and maybe cleaning the seat properly? Or is it the fact that you hang on to a public telephone a little too hard and then touch yourself when you get home? We're not sure, but we will look into it. So, genital warts. Don't make them your friend.
Just look at dicks.
Why did that have to be the thing that came out of my mouth, you fuck?
Hey, I built it up and everything.
Yeah. Now, we're going to have a quick little chatter and we're going to head to the Discord because really we have to give Dunk time to have a good scratch.
What do you think I've been doing the last 2 hours?
Yeah, I could hear it. I have a noise cancel on for the viewers, but I could hear it. Oh, it's like sandpaper against the ass of humanity. You don't want to be there, people. Big shout out to our team here. Once again, CF Beauty runs the teams in the background. You've been talking to her on the Shills live chat. We've got the moderator team, the research team, and the research team, if you do happen to find yourself on it, it's not truly about genitalia. There is some other things in there. So don't be shy. It's okay. We've got our mod team. So we got BME, Shayna Caldwell, PJ CNET, Skits Crasher, and NA. Thank you, everybody.
And thanks, everybody who super chatted tonight. Yeah, because it's all going to Felix's computer. I'm afraid I'm going to be bringing it up again in the future. So, well, look out for that. I normally say it keeps the lights on around here, but I think we're going to have to keep the lights off for a little while before we get that fundraiser sorted out. And and we'll see you next time. And don't forget to like the show. In fact, I'm going to do that right now. Make sure I give it a little thumbs up. There we go. And
I hit dislike. You were pissing me off tonight.
You get angry with me. I tell people to do that. But don't forget to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. But if you aren't subscribed, I don't know what the hell you're doing here anyway. But yeah, do that, and don't forget to go out and share the video. Share that. Well, maybe not even this one. Maybe find a good one and share that one instead. But
find one that's funny.
and don't forget to come and find me on Twitter. Yeah, come and find me there, and we can talk secret stuff. Beyond Dick's back. So we'll see you then, and don't forget to go into the Discord, everybody. Till next time.
Movie night.
It's over. Go home.